So can I start, Cap?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to start grammar session, and I took tense and the past perfect tense because we usually have some confusion in this tense. So I am going to write one sentence, and I just want to know that is there any mistake or not. Okay. So the sentence is, oh sorry. Okay. The patient had died after the doctor had arrived. Doctor had arrived. Okay. So this is the sentence. So anyone can please tell me, is there any mistake in this sentence or it's correct?
The patient had died
Yes.
Too hard.
before the
That's not
doctor
too hard.
had arrived. Had
Doctor
arrived,
has
not.
arrived, I think.
The patient had died after the doctor had arrived.
Has arrived, I
It's
think.
not.
It should be
Before
like
the
after the
doctor
doctor
had
arrived.
arrived. Before the doctor had arrived.
No, it should be doctor arrived. Arrived.
Yeah, that's it. Not used too hard.
Okay, and can anyone else also try to answer? Put your answer after that. I will tell the correct one. So guys, let me tell you, this is a the past perfect tense, and in past perfect tense, this past perfect tense is used when out of two actions, it is necessary to emphasize that the preceding action was completely finished before the succeeding action started. So we have seen there's two actions, right?
So can I say an answer? I don't know if that answer is correct or not. The patient had died before the doctor arrived.
See, I already used arrived after, right? So it's constant.
The patient died after the.
Can I say something?
Constant. You cannot change.
Then I have to say like the patient died after the doctor had arrived.
Yes. Now this is the correct one. We cannot use this had here.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's totally correct. The patient died after the doctor had arrived. So can anyone please tell me which action happens before and which action happened later?
First of all, doctor had arrived. Firstly, doctor came, and after that, the patient died.
Yes, absolutely correct. So, um, you are correct. So, what about others? You people also got?
Yes, I got
If
it.
you have, okay, so if you have any doubt, you can ask. See, here we have two clause. Okay, this is the first one, and this is the second one. And after is the conjunction here. After trying to add these two actions, so we can say if in the sentence of past perfect, if after is used, then the second part, in the second part, we should use the had. And if there is before, then in the first part, we have to use the had. This is one kind of trick, okay? Why it's happened? Let me tell you. We can see the patient died after the doctor had arrived. That means doctor arrived. This action happened earlier. This action happened first, and then this happened. Okay, so if a action is happened like past of past. We can say past perfect as past of past. See, the patient also died in the past, right? That's why we use died, the past form of die. But doctor arrived, the doctor arrived before patient died. Are you getting me? Hello? Is there anyone?
I got you, Scarlett.
Okay, so can I go for the next one?
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
Okay.
just I want to ask that which app you are using? Whiteboard,
Whiteboard,
Hello.
this is Zoom
Zoom.
application, Zoom. See
Zoom
here,
Click
Hello.
application.
on the
Zoom.
stream, then you will
Madam.
get the Zoom
Hello.
logo.
Okay, listen. So
Hello.
Hello. Please, one minute. So if we
Yes.
open Zoom application, can
Hello.
we
Yeah.
share on Telegram?
Yeah, we can share
Okay,
the
okay.
whiteboard. I'm not using any meeting and all. Okay, I'm just using the whiteboard only, just to explain the thing here.
So like we have to install Whiteboard in Zoom meeting.
No, if you install Zoom application, you will see these things: home, mail, calendar, team chat, meetings, contacts, apps, and whiteboard. And in whiteboard, you just have to click, and you'll get this whiteboard. Then you
Okay,
can
okay. So
use it
Madam.
for teaching. Yeah,
so you are using right now your laptop or like mobile phone?
laptop.
Okay. I will try. I'll
Yeah,
try.
phone.
Hello.
It's quite tough to write
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
screen of the phone.
Yeah. Can you DM me because I will also try if I could like able to do so. So
Okay,
maybe I
wait. Let me check who you are. Okay, because I'm not getting with whom I'm
Pawan
talking. So,
Sharma.
Paban
Pawan.
Sharma. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sure,
Okay.
sure.
Please
I
DM.
will.
Okay.
Yeah, in
Can
this
I
way,
say some?
yes, you can.
The sentence you were explaining. Can I get the meaning again? What its
Yeah,
meaning?
yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, let me tell you it in Hindi, then you will realize it. Okay, I'm using after. Oh, sorry. Um, okay, in that sentence, I used after. So, and yes, about the doctor, and here we use about the patients. Okay, I'm just trying to explain you. That's why. So what happened? अगर मैं हिंदी में बोलूँ तो डॉक्टर पहले आ चुके थे, उसके बाद that patient died. Are you getting me now? तो डॉक्टर का आना पहले हुआ था, इसीलिए यहाँ पे मैंने यूज किया past perfect.
Okay.
एंड उसके बाद पेशेंट मर गया था, इसीलिए यहाँ पे मैंने यूज किया past indefinite. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
is it clear now?
That's mean a doctor has not started treatment or not. Started or not.
I think he have started after that the patient died. This thing is not our consideration, right? English is, English grammar. We should not think like what happened, क्या हुआ होगा वहाँ पे. We should not think about that. We just have to think about the sentence. And in that sentence, I already mentioned you that trick that if there is after
Okay.
in
Okay.
the
Okay.
sorry, if there is after in the sentence, then the next clause, in the next clause, you have to use the past perfect, and in the first clause, you have to use the first indefinite. Okay? So I'm going to give the next sentence. Okay, so the next sentence is the sun rise before I reached there. Okay, so is it correct? The sun rise before I reached there.
No, in first clause there should be past perfect.
Yeah. And what okay. Because as I mentioned already about the trick, if we use before, then in the first clause we have to use past perfect, and in the second we have to use past indefinite. So the correct form will be the sun. Okay. So as you already give the answer, in the first form we have to, in the first clause we have to use past perfect. So can you please tell me the sunrise,
Had
the past form
the
had,
sun had risen before I reached there.
meaning risen.
The
Okay.
sun had risen. Verb third form,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah. That's
Correct.
why I ask, That's why I ask. Because sometimes even I also did that mistake. I think like it's rise. Okay, so we should know that far form in a good way, like rise, rose, rising. Okay, so
on doubt.
okay.
Hello.
Yes, you can
Actually,
ask.
sun rises only. We can use present tense, simple present tense. Madam, we cannot use past perfect, past tense, and the future. Only use the universal truth on simple present. I think. Is it right
That's
or
a
not?
really very good question, I can say. Okay, so okay, that in case of universal truth, we have to use simple present. Okay, that's a
Okay.
different thing. But here we are explaining about two action. Here two action is happening. Just two action. See, this is the first action and this is the second action. Okay. So what that person trying to explain, like before I reach there, the sun rise. That means before I reach that place, sun already risen. Sun already had risen. That's why, because here its comparison is happening and it's happened in the past. Let me tell you, this incident happened in the past. The person trying to explain about two incidents which happened in the past. That's why we are using past perfect here. If it's only about sunrise, then that time we should use simple present, like the sunrise in the in east. The sun rises in the east. In east. Okay, are you getting me?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. I got it. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to ask the next question. Before that, let me delete this. If anyone had doubt, I'm requesting you please ask on that moment. Don't feel hesitate.
okay. Can I try to make sentence, ma'am?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I had reached railway station before the train gone.
The
Train
railway
left.
station
Departed, maybe.
No, that is not correct.
or arrived.
Okay. Okay. Before I arrive. Okay.
Before the train arrived or left, you can use anything. It's totally up to you, right?
Okay.
Maybe you reached there
Yeah.
before, or maybe you reached there earlier. So you can use anything. But the thing is that it's correct because you use the past
Past
perfect
perfect
before,
and past indefinite.
past indefinite. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Anyone wants to try? Anyone else here?
Madam, the
Yes,
train had left before I reached railway station. That is right, madam.
the train had left. Yes, yes. So see, this is a trick, okay? I usually use this. If there is a before, then use the had plus had plus verb in the first clause, and in the second, just past indefinite. Okay, so other people also try to make some sentences.
Yeah, ma'am. Difference between had and had been.
Difference between
Had been.
Karthik
had.
sir,
Okay, yeah,
just try to make sentence past perfect and past tense. Okay, she will teach you.
Okay.
yeah, but okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, but I can say one thing like had and had been. I can say like if it's only had, then it's for active voice, okay? And if there's had been, it's for passive voice. I will teach you this thing also, but right now just try to make a sentence of past
Okay.
perfect.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
Okay, so can I go to the next sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Madam,
Hey,
had been no
it is
passive active voice, madam. Madam, had been also active voice. Also, we can say had been active voice.
no, and you can use it if it's in the past continuous form. Past perfect continuous form. There also you can use had been going or had been happening like this.
Okay. Okay.
In the past perfect continuous also you can use this. Okay, so let me write the next sentence. We already we already watched the movie. We already watched the movie. Is it correct or not?
We have already watched the movie. Already possess the sentence in present perfect.
Sorry, can you please come again?
We have already watched this movie. This should be written wrote there.
We have.
Yeah.
Mhm. But I am teaching here about past perfect
I
tense.
don't know.
So
I recently joined.
yeah, so can you please? Yeah, you are correct. But in past form, how can we use it?
We had.
So of course have should be replaced with had.
We had.
Okay, so we had already watched the movie. So how do you come to know that we should use had here?
By saying the verb already.
Already. Okay, that's good. But it's not a verb. What did you say?
Because
It's
I it's not
here
a
is
verb.
used
I'm sorry.
verb third form.
Yeah.
okay. Already is a adverb.
See, I am telling you first. We is the subject here. Have is the helping verb. Watched is the main verb. Already is adverb, and the movie is the object of the sentence. Right? Whereas
Yes.
the is the definite article. Movie is the object which is acting as a noun here, as an object, because you all know that noun can be either object can be either noun or pronoun. Movie is here noun. I am doing something else,
Okay.
so I by mistake I told it. I'm sorry.
What? Okay, so what happened actually in this sentence? What we have seen, we already watched the movie. That means already is an adverb here, and adverb here already means not only here already means by now or by then. Okay, since I'm discussing here past perfect tense, so we can use this one by then. That means when we watch the movie, something happened earlier, right? We already watched the movie. So here we should use whenever there is already or just or um, ever, recently, yet, so far, these things are there, we should use had. That's why the correct form is we had already watched the movie. So is there anyone who have any doubt?
No, ma'am. No doubt.
Okay. Okay, let me write the next sentence. Yes, is it correct or wrong? Can anyone please tell me?
See, 98 is denoting
No,
a point of time, so I think you should use here
yeah.
simple past. Mohan joined the
It should
company
be
98
Mohan
is.
joined the company.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
Mohan joined the company in 1980. Okay, so now it's time for asking some different type of question. I'm going to ask. I'm going to write only, and there's some blank space. You need to fill the blank. Okay. So the question is, he said someone his pocket, and the verbs are realize and pick. So try to put these two verbs in the blank spaces and try to use the correct form.
Okay, can I try, ma'am?
Yes.
He had
Hearing you. Okay,
realized
okay, carry
that
on, carry on.
someone picked his pocket.
No, no,
You
no.
said
I think he realized.
He
He
realized
realized
that
that
someone
someone
had.
had
He had
to pick.
realized.
No, no, no. Like,
No. First action should be in past. See,
oh,
if two
yeah.
action take place
Past
in the past, now
perfect.
one after the other. First action will be in past perfect tense, and the second action will be in simple past tense.
Yeah.
This is the
Like the
concept.
pocket was picked before. That's why
Earlier,
we
yeah,
used
yeah.
earlier. He realized that
Mm-hmm.
someone had picked the
Had
his
a
pocket. Yeah.
exactly.
wow, you guys are like so talented. Thank you so much for explaining. But okay, let me tell you, realization. Okay, can I use Hindi? No, I think English. Okay, so realization cannot happen earlier. Okay, if something happens, see, if something happened, something already happened. After that only we realize, right? And in case of past perfect, if we use the past perfect form, that thing happened earlier. So earlier we cannot realize. Are you getting me? The girl who give the answer.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Ma'am,
you say that
hello.
he had realized. That means
Yeah.
he had realized earlier. So how can he realize earlier before having anything, before happening
Okay.
any incident, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
correct form is he realized he realized that someone had picked his pocket. Okay, so let's go to the next sentence. He that all his money and the farms are fined and stole.
This is the same question. I mean the same
Yes,
concept, is
but
it?
same question, same concept, but here is a logic. That's why I asked.
May I say this?
Yes, you can, but wait, let me write the first question which I write earlier, okay? He realized that someone had picked his pocket. Yes, you can give the answer now.
Could I go
Yes, it
first?
could be something like he found that all his money had been stolen.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he found out his money had been stolen because money we use passive voice here.
Wow, Mr. Hans, you are really great. I don't think that you are great in grammar also. Nice to meet you here.
Oh my God, I also get the answer.
Sorry, because we are quite friends from earlier. And who gave the answer again? I mean, Mr. Hansen, who? I mean, I recognize his voice, because whenever I'm writing, I don't see with whom I'm talking. That's why I recognize his voice. And who?
Yes, it's
Hey,
yes.
yes, okay, I know you also, okay. But we are quite new friend, that's why it's hard for me to recognize your voice. Okay, so great. So who would like to explain it? Yes, would you like to
Could
explain
I?
it? Yes.
Yeah, like here the same thing happened. Like, money was stolen before the action. Like when the moment I found money had been already stolen by someone, and here we use had been because the money is the object here that was stolen by someone. That's why we use his money had been stolen. Passive form of past perfect tense.
Yes. So, that time someone asked me difference between had and had been. That time I told that you will get the answer soon. So he he found that all his money had been stolen. Why we are using had been here, the passive form? Because here we don't know who stole the money. Okay, we don't know who stole the money. That's why we are using passive. But here we at least know that someone. Okay, in this sentence, it's mentioned that someone. That's why we are not using had been picked his pocket. Because here, someone is already used. That's why we are using the active form. And here we are
Yeah,
using the
but
passive.
we can use been in a active form too. Like I'm going to give an example.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Like after a long time, I realized that she had been my good friend, and here been is used as a verb.
Let me write.
Yeah.
Oh, what is his name?
Can we say
Yeah.
he fi- nothing. Uh, he found that
Okay.
all his money was he found that all his money was stolen.
No, we cannot use because we are learning here past perfect, and in past perfect
Oh,
you cannot use, no, it's not about what we are learning here. It's about what you tried to mention. If you use was, it's that time was what? What did you say was?
He found
Was
that all
stolen.
his money was stolen.
Okay, so was stolen you said. Okay, so whenever we are use was and this thing, it's in only in past continuous, and in case of continuous we need to use the V4 form. Okay, was stealing, but it's not possible. Okay, are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting.
Past continuous, which is happening in the past. That time it's happening. Like I was reading a book that time. I was reading a book yesterday. Yesterday at this time. So something like that. Uh, is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. You told about one sentence. Can you please tell me again? Yes, are you there? I think no. Okay. Let me ask. Uh, Let me ask a different question. And these questions are quite easy. Hmm. The house, fill the blank, to him, since his birth, and the verb is belong. Amount, the house, fill the blank, to him, since his birth, verb is belong.
Has belonged.
Has or had. What
Yeah.
did you say? Has?
No,
H-A-S?
no, you are
It
asking me
would be
to
H-A-D?
make a
belongs.
sentence.
It would be just
Had?
belongs.
Okay.
No,
Had
when the things
belonged.
come in a sentence, then sentence should be in perfect, no, perfect or perfect continuous.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are correct. So
Yeah, but the
here
house
we
still
have this
belongs,
word.
right? I mean, it's not like that somebody has taken the house, isn't it?
Yes, you are correct. But the thing is that here we should not. I already mentioned this thing. In case of grammar, you cannot use these things. You have to see the whole sentence. After that, you can make. I mean, grammar is objective. Okay. So here in this sentence, we have seen this word since his birth. So whenever we use since or for, that time we have only two options. Either we can use the past perfect or the past perfect continuous. So
No,
here we have.
there's a
Okay, not
confusion.
it is not. Okay, I'm
There's
just
a
I want to
confusion.
ask something.
Yes,
If I
you
say
can ask your.
if I say I space eaten nothing since morning, what will you do? You will put had or have.
What?
No, write it down. I am
Again?
saying the sentence.
Okay.
I
I
space
space
eaten
eaten
nothing
nothing
since morning.
since morning.
Yeah. Now what would now according to you, as you mentioned that when the since comes in a sentence, then you have to use perfect or perfect continuous, and that perfect should be in past perfect. So will you use here had or have?
Have.
Have exactly.
I will
So
use have.
now you explain that why you change with your statement.
Okay. So I have eaten nothing since morning. Okay, because
It will be have been. Okay, have.
then if we have to use have been, then we have to use eating, not eaten.
Exactly, eating. Yeah.
I have been eating nothing since morning.
Yeah, exactly. But you have to not make it in continuous form, no? You
Since
should put it in perfect.
perfect, that's why I use have here.
Yeah, exactly. Have, but you have mentioned the rule that when the since comes in a sentence, then you have to only use past perfect.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
in perfect
sorry.
tense, you have to use
I
past.
use this. I should not use.
Yeah,
Okay, I got it.
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
okay, I
That's why
got your
I
answer.
answer.
Okay, I got it. I mean, whenever there's sin, that time we can only use perfect or perfect continuous. Since I'm teaching you, since I'm teaching past here, that's why I use by mistake this past. Okay. Okay. So,
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Hans, you had a confusion. The house belongs to
Yeah,
him,
so I don't think
according to you.
it's gonna be had belonged, because see, the difference between these two sentences is the second sentence might
That
be finished,
okay.
right? I was
Your
eating,
sentence
but
is
I can.
correct. See, your sentence is correct. If we use it like this, the house belongs
Belongs to him.
to him. That's it. Then you can use it. But if you are using this part, since his part, then you cannot use belongs. That time you have to use had belong. That's
No,
why grammar
see,
is
no. My confusion is the house still belongs to me, right? It's not like somebody's taking over my house, isn't it?
yeah.
The
Yeah,
house
yeah,
still
yeah.
belongs to me. Doesn't matter whether I'm using since or from where, but still belongs to me. That means it would be belonging to me until unless I'm
You
died,
know,
right?
yes, I got
So
you.
it's
You know
more
the
of
same
like the
way.
universal truth.
Okay, let me tell. I mean, the same question asked by someone at the very beginning. Okay, let me write the sentence again. Then I think it will be clear. Okay, so what we use if we have to use like the sun rises in the east, right? We use like this. The the sun rises in the east. It's correct. It's universal truth according to you. That's why I use rises here. Like
Yes.
the house belongs to him. Okay, but if I use this sentence, the sun rise before I reach there. That time I cannot use rises. Okay,
No,
that
no,
time
of
I have
course.
to
Yeah,
use
I won't be
the
using
sun had.
rises.
No, that's not correct. In this
No,
sentence, you cannot use rises. Here you have to use
no,
the
I
sun.
that's what I said here. Here I'm gonna use rose only, not rises. Here, this is completely fine.
No,
I don't have any problem with it.
here we have
What
to
I was
use
saying,
had risen.
no, you can
Yeah,
also use
that's what I said. That's
had.
correct sentence only. It cannot be
Then
rises anymore. It can be only had risen. That's fine here. I don't have any problem with it.
then why you have problem with this one? The house belong to him since
I
his birth.
believe no, yeah, actually I believe like you are just putting the like same context, like you are saying that this is the universal truth, and after that you are putting the sun in the different context. So accordingly, so yeah, this is right. The sun has risen, but in the previous context, as he said, the property still belongs to him. So that was the correct. Like,
Exactly. Doesn't matter from when, but still belongs to him. So it cannot be
yeah.
had belonged.
That's why I am trying to mention you that grammar is not like that. See, I use one sentence, like the patient died before the doctor had arrived. Okay, so mostly what happened after arriving the doctor, patient just become fine, right? So in grammar we can use this thing. So don't try to use the grammar logically. Are you
I
getting me?
completely understand your point. That is also
So,
completely fine. Whatever you just used for the doctor example.
yeah. So
Yeah, but
we
here
cannot
I
use
think
the
fine.
logic English of grammar.
Okay, fine. All right.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. I mean, it seems like that. It still belongs to him, but because I use since here, I cannot use belongs.
Okay, now let me tell you one thing.
Because
So as you're
in this
saying,
sentence,
since is bird, right?
let me tell you, the way of saying is different, right? Like, since his birth, he had belonged this. Okay, are you getting me? Way of saying is different. That's why we have to use the past perfect form. Way of saying is different. I cannot explain more than that. Okay, now you can tell your view. I mean, whatever you
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to say.
I can totally understand you're trying to just compromise the grammar here, but the grammar is also incorrect in this case. You know, because the property always belongs. You know, doesn't matter that in what context I'm trying to use here. But as you're using since bird, that means still belonging. It would be belonging. So we always have to use only belongs to. It cannot be had belonged.
Okay, then you can ask some professional grammar teacher. They will also, I think they will give you a good answer. But in my view, if the sentence way of saying is different, then we have to use like this. I mean, whatever we learn as grammar rules. Okay, so the session is over here. Um, uh, I think on Sunday also I will take. Wait, let me check. So guys, if you have any doubt, you can ask. As I'm not good in clearing the doubts, even though. Hello, is there anyone?
Yep, I'm here.
Any doubt?
No.
Okay, so can I conclude the session? And thank you so much to all the participants. You really helped me a lot. And
What the time of the session?
7 to 8. And let me check the day, okay? I think I have to take on, I mean, from today only I have started taking grammar session. I think I have to take on, wait, I'm checking.
Regular timing for
Can I say
grammar
something?
PM.
Yeah, Saturday